Hello everyone! It is almost summer festival season and I am so excited! So today I wanted to share with you my earthy festival makeup look, and I'll be incorporating a lot of earthy, coppery tones as well as some glitter because of course it is festival season after all. So let's begin! First, I'm applying Etude House's Face Blur as a primer, and this will even out my skin tone, cover up any pores that are visible, as well as give me some sun protection that is crucial for all those hours of partying out in the sun during all those festivals. And I'm applying this with my hand just to spread it evenly all over my face, and this will give me a good base for the rest of my makeup. Next, I'm using the Green CC Cushion by Botanic Farm to do a little bit of color correcting, and I have some redness in my nose area as well as on my forehead. So by putting this green color in those spots, I am evening out my skin tone and creating a more even base for the rest of my foundation. And for foundation, I'm using the J1 Jelly Cushion by Recipe in the shade 23, and this contains Manuka honey in it, which is super hydrating for the skin, which is really important when you're going to be out in the sun for hours. You really want to keep your skin nice and hydrated. Also, this has an SPF 50 protection, which is a plus. You know, I'm always looking for SPF protection in my makeup because sun damage really ages your skin, so you always want to keep your skin nice and protected. I'm using the iMimi Multi-Shading Stick and NARS Creamy Concealer to contour and highlight, and if you haven't seen my contouring and highlighting video yet, make sure to check it out for a more in-depth description of my contouring and highlighting routine. And like I mentioned in that video, I don't contour and highlight every day because it does take a lot of time, but when I'm going to something special like a festival, I would definitely contour and highlight because girl, you know I'm about to take a lot of selfies and I want to make my face look as slim and beautiful as possible, and contouring and highlighting does just that for me. It just gives an overall more flattering look. And I'm using the brow pencil and mascara from the new Pony Effect Essentials collection in the shade Natural Brown to draw in my eyebrows. And I'm very light-handed when I draw my eyebrows in because I don't want my eyebrows to look like they're tattooed on or super intense. Something I really like about this Pony Effect eyebrow pencil is that it's super thin, which allows for really precise application. So it's almost like I'm actually drawing in real hairs where my eyebrows are sparse. And when I get to the end of my eyebrows, I like to extend a little further past my natural eyebrows because I feel like it just frames my face a little bit better. And this pencil also comes with a spiral brush at the end, which is really convenient for blending out that product so that your eyebrows look more natural. And once I've blended out my eyebrows, I'm taking the brow mascara, also from the Pony Effect collection in Natural Brown, to coat my eyebrow hairs. And first I'm gonna brush them in the opposite direction that they're growing in, and then I'll brush them in the actual way they're growing in to make sure that all parts of those hairs are evenly coated in the color. After eyeshadow primer, I'm applying Easy Base from the Pony Shine Easy Glam palette all over my lid, and this just creates a base for my eye makeup and makes sure that my eyeshadow doesn't crease throughout the day. And then I'm taking the shade Easy Shadow from the same palette. I'm going to use it to contour my eyes a little bit. And by applying this shade, especially in the inner corners of my eye, it's going to help to subtly define my crease. Next, I used the Pony Effect Stay Put eyeshadow sticks, and I decided to go for these for this look because they're super long lasting and also really easy to apply because I can just blend them out with my finger. The first shade I'm using is the shade Bumpy, and this is just a really pretty matte terracotta shade, and I just use my finger to blend this in all over my lid. Next, I'm using the shade Cup of Joe to define my eyes a little bit further, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer half of my eye and blend this in also with my finger, and this will just also help to define my crease a little more and create a little bit more dimension. And for those of you who don't have these eyeshadow sticks, you can still totally recreate this look because I am using neutral shades, and you can find these in almost any eyeshadow palette. Just make sure to use a good primer so that your eyeshadow stays all day. Next, I'm taking the shade Be Dazzling, which is a shimmery copper color, to define my entire under eye area, and then blending it out with my finger. And to brighten up my eyes, I am highlighting with the shade Overthinking by applying it in the inner half of my lower lid, as well as the inner corners of my eyes, and then blending it out with my finger. to really brighten up my eyes and make my eyes look really awake, I'm taking a white eyeliner to line my waterline. And then I'm taking a black liquid eyeliner to create a pretty exaggerated wing. And whenever I wear a winged liner like this, I like to take my time to really define that outer wing. And the closer I get to the inner corners of my eyes, the thinner my eyeline will get, and the closer to my natural lash line my eyeline will be. And for those of you who are curious about what kind of eyeliner I'm using, I will list all of the products down below, so don't worry, I just wanted to highlight a couple of the new products that I'm using. So for this look, I wanted to do something a little different, so I decided to extend the inner corners of my eyes a little. And I definitely wouldn't wear this every day, and it's totally optional for you guys. But I do kind of like how this made me look a teensy tiny bit more exotic. Next, I'm taking a brown eyeliner to define my lower lash line, and I'm making sure not to make this go all the way to my inner corner because that's going to make my eyes look smaller. And then I'm blending it out with my finger. And I've been using Maybelline's Falsies Big Eyes Mascara, and I like that it has a separate lower lash and upper lash applicator. And of course, if you're going to be out all day in the sun at a festival, you want to use a waterproof formula. And for blush, I'm using this I Mimi Cream Blush in the shade Emma, which is a really pretty, natural, peachy shade. And again, it's really easy to apply because I can just use my finger. And this is going to go really well with my earthy makeup look. And for that extra sun-kissed glow, I'm using my Mineralized Bronzer by MAC, and I'm applying this just on the upper parts of my cheekbone and a little bit on my forehead where the sun would naturally hit me. Next is lips, and I'm using the Petit Peta Cushion Lip Color in the shade Secret Trip, which is a really pretty brick red / burnt orange shade, which goes really well with my earthy look. I've been really obsessed with matte lip colors lately, but my lips get really dry, and I like that this one doesn't dry out my lips too much. Also, it's pretty long lasting, which is going to be really important when I'm going to be out partying all day at the festivals. I don't want to keep having to reapply my lip color. And what is a festival without some glitter? Am I right or am I right? So I took my MAC pigment in the shade Rush Metal and applied it with a wet brush and a couple dots under my eyes. And I liked this so much that I applied a little bit on my upper eyelids as well. But if you're not a glitter girl, that is totally cool. Do whatever you want. There are no rules to festivals, so you can really play around with this makeup. And that's it for my earthy festival makeup look. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to stay cool and hydrated. Drink lots and lots of water because you're going to be out in the sun all day. You don't want to get dehydrated. Also, don't forget sunscreen because you want to protect your skin from sun damage. And take a hat with you because when you put it on, you'll be protecting your eyes and your skin from sun damage. Also, you can make your outfit like 10% cuter. Let me show you.
Still pretty cute, but 10% cuter. 10% not cute, and 10% cuter.
As always, I want to thank you guys for visiting my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and watch my other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!